Hello students, I am back again with the third part of this chapter, Chief Seattle speech. So I begin from this line. To us, the ashes of our ancestors are sacred and their resting place is hallowed ground. This line. In my last video I explained you that Chief Seattle has told us many differentiation between the Red Indian tribe and white American tribe. Okay, means how they are different from each other, the white American and the Red Indian. This part I've explained you in my last video, and in this video I will explain from this line, the next line. To us the ashes of our ancestors are sacred and their resting place is hallowed ground. That means Red Indian love their ancestor, their dead places. Okay, we can say the ashes of their ancestors. Actually, the ashes after death, ashes of their ancestors are very sacred, holy to the Red Indian. They respect to the ashes of their ancestor. Even after their death, they give full respect to their ancestors. Their resting place, that means many graveyards are there, many actually where they are enshrouded, where the cremation has been done. Those places, okay, those places are sacred for the Red Indian. You wander far from the graves of your ancestor and seemingly without regret. But if we talk about the white American, they wander far. The graves of their ancestor means they do not give lot of respect to their graves of their ancestor. Who? White American. Chief Seattle now again has done this differentiation between Red Indian and white American. Seemingly without regret, your religion was written upon the tablet of the stone by the iron finger. That means who has written the codes of the religious line, whatever. Okay, actually that man is very heartless, without emotion, those things has been written for the white people, for the white American. Got it? And he's saying next, your religion is written upon the tablet of the stone by the iron finger of your God, so that you could not forget. That means you read your context of your content of your religion. Okay, then you remember that thing. When that time you will be able to remind those things. But in case of Red Indian what do? Red man could never comprehend or remember it. But the Red Indian do not have to remember all these things. Because why? Our religion is the tradition of our ancestor. Because he is saying that we respect our ancestor. So all these memories, all these things about our religion remained in their hearts. They need not to remember these things. Okay, as white American. The dreams of our old man, given them in solemn hours of the night by the Great Spirit. The dreams of our old man. Old man means their ancestor. Okay, their dead father, their dead grandfather, their dead people of their tribe. He is saying, dreams of our old man, given them in solemn hours of the night by the Great Spirit. That means even after their death, a Red Indian believed that our ancestors are present there, present in those places. Okay, as earlier before their death they used to live. In the same manner, even after their death, they are present. It is a belief of Red Indian about their ancestor. Our religion is the tradition. Okay, yes, the visions of our is written in the hearts of our people. He is saying that their religion, the religion of the white American, is written on the stones. Okay, in the heart finger, a heartless man has written To what? So that their people may not forget. They have to read it again and again, then they will remember. But the religion's quote, he is saying our religion, yes, written in the heart of our people. But our religion is written on the heart of our people. So he is saying, just 1 minute. So next, he's saying, yes, man could never. Our religion is a tradition of our ancestor. The dreams of our old man, given them in the solemn hours of the night, in the Great Spirit, and our religion is written the hearts of our people. Your dead cease to love you, and the land of their nativity, as soon as they pass the portals of the tomb and wander away beyond the stars. So he is saying that their ancestor cease, that means stop to love them, stop to love white American. But their ancestor still love to the red Indian even after their death. They are soon forgotten and never return. Our dead never forget this beautiful world that gave them bring. They still love its verdant valleys, its murmuring rivers, its magnificent mountains, sequestered vales and verdant lined lakes and bays, and even yearns to tender fond affection over the lonely herds living, and often return from the happy hunting ground to visit, guide, console and comfort them. Even after their death, they come to see their children, for what? To guide them, to convince, to console them and to comfort them. In this way, their ancestor, even after their death, look after their children after their death. They are invisible dead, but even then they are present. Day and night cannot dwell together. It's a beautiful comparison Chief Seattle has made. Day and night cannot dwell together. Children, after explaining this chapter, I will discuss the literary devices used in this chapter, but we will discuss later. First of all, you will focus on the context of this chapter, about the text of this chapter, the content. Day and night cannot dwell together. The red man has ever fled the approach of the white man, as the morning mist flesh before the morning sun. He is saying the red man has ever fled the approach of the white man, as the morning mist flees before the sun. Beautiful comparison has been made, as in the morning when the sun comes, that the mist disappeared. The mist and the sun rays, the sunshine, cannot dwell together. In the same way, day and night cannot dwell together. In the same way, white American and the red Indian cannot live together. This is the differentiation done by Chief Seattle. However, your proposition seems fair. I think that my people will accept it and will retire to the reservation you offer them. Then we will dwell apart in peace, for the words of the great white chief seem to be the words of nature. He is saying that your proposal is good. Chief Seattle says that your proposal is good, because the red Indian are few in number and they need some support. So if the George Washington, if the red chief has given us this proposal of friendship and he is ready to support us, it's a good proposal. But people will accept it, will retire to reservation offer you, and definitely that reservation, that he is saying that he would buy our land and he would allow us to remain at the same place. This is a reservation. then we will dwell apart in the peace. Of course, we will dwell apart in the peace that white American and the red Indian, it may be they can live peacefully together. For the words of the great white chief seem to be the words of nature. Of course, as the proposal of the white chief has become the law of nature. It is a proposal of nature. Actually, nature also wants that the old thing disappear and the new thing take place. It's a law of nature. It's a certain law of nature. The new things always takes place. Okay. Sorry. Yes. The new things always take place of the old thing. Old thing will die and the new thing comes and take place of the old thing. It's a change. It's a change of the nature. It's a law of nature. So Chief Seattle also says that it has become the law of nature. Nature speaking to my people out of dense darkness, because my tribe is going to disappear, my tribe is going to end soon. So the nature, as he feels, the nature speaking, okay, just personified, nature speaking to my people of the dense darkness, that only they need some support. With the support of the white American, it may be that they can come out from the darkness, from the difficulties. It matters little where we pass the remnant of our days. They will not be many. Indians' night promises to be dark. Not a single star of hope hovers above the horizon. Sad voiced winds moan to the distance. Grim fate seem to be on the red man's trail. Whenever we will hear the approaching footstep of his fell destroyer, prepare solidarity to meet his doom. That means who will be his destroyer? Of course, that their tribe is going to finish soon. So if the white people will come here, then whatever they demand, we will have to obey them. Okay, it may be will become our destroyer, or naturally we will be destroyed. We can say who? The red Indian. Prepare. So we have to prepare to meet his doom. Meet his doom means definitely we have to prepare to meet his doom. Actually, Chief Seattle says about the death in this chapter that death comes to all. That if we are in few in number, if red Indian tribe is going to finish soon, then definitely one day the white American tribe, white American people, okay, they people also will have to die one day. They will be also disappeared. It's a law of nature. The nature's law. As does the wounded doe that hears the approaching footstep of the hunter. He feels that they are powerful people. White Americans are powerful people. They are dominating people. They have lot of authorities. They have power. Okay. So definitely our condition is like a wounded doe. Wounded doe. Behind that wounded doe, who is chasing him? Hunter. Hunter. Who is hunter? Here hunter we can say the white American. They are becoming hunter and they are chasing. Definitely, if they want, they will allow us to remain at the same place. This big reservation they are giving, or they will give or not. It will be seen when the time comes. Okay. So our condition is like a wounded doe that hears the approaching hunter. Hunter is coming and doe is running, and doe is wounded. How long the wounded doe can lead? How long the wounded doe can live? Definitely he will die. A few more moons, a few more winters, not one of the descendants of the mighty host that once moved over this broad land and lived in a happy home, protected by the Great Spirit, will remain to mourn over the graves of a people once more powerful, hopeful than yours. He is saying, he is very sad. Okay, he is saying a few more moons. That means few more moons, few more winters. He wants something more. Actually, they want to live They want to lead a happy life. They want, but it is not certain. So not one of the descendants of the mighty host that once moved over this broad land, that mighty host, he is saying, I wish that one of the mighty host among our ancestor, our what we can say, descendant, okay, come to broaden this land, to enhance this land, and lived in a happy homes protected by the Great Spirit. Of course, will be protected by the Great Spirit, because they believe that even after the death of their ancestors always look after, their ancestors support, their ancestors are present, okay, to see the condition of their children. So he is saying that will remain to mourn over the graves of the people once more powerful, hopeful than yours. Definitely the time will come, then we will be more powerful, we will be more hopeful than your people. Your means than white American. But why should I mourn at the untimely fate of my people? Then Chief Seattle states a philosophical sentence. He is saying that why I should upset with that untimely decay? Because why? Because death comes to all. Everybody has to die one day. This is a fact. So why I should upset about this? Tribe follows tribe and nation follows nation. Beautiful repetition is there. Tribe follows tribe, nation follows nation. It comes. The old tribe will disappear and the new tribe will take place. The one nation, the people disappear, will die, and the new nation will come. Is it right? Okay. It's a change. It's a law of nature. In all the time, in all the ages, it happened, and it will happen in future also. So nation follows nation like a waves of the sea. It is the other orders of nature. It's a order of nature. It's a law of nature. It happens. So why it is when it naturally happens, then why I should be upset? Regret is useless. Regret is useless. Nice. How beautiful thought the Chief Seattle has to motivate, to convince his people. The regret is useless. Your time of decay may be distance. Your time means the decay time of the white American may be distance. Maybe it will take place. Maybe it will take time. But it will surely come. But white American will also have to die one day. Their death, their destruction definitely will come one day. For even the white man whose God walked and talked with him as a friend to friend cannot be exempt of the common destiny. They cannot also avoid the common destiny. What's the common destiny? Common destiny of the people means death comes to all. Everybody has to die one day. This is the common destiny of the people. Nobody can deny, nobody can avoid it. We may be brother, after all, we will see. Okay, we will see, after all, we may be the brother, okay, but we cannot avoid the common destiny. We will ponder your proposition, and when we decide, we will let you know. Should we accept it? I here and now make his condition. So he is saying at last, okay, we people, Red Indian, should accept the proposal of the white chief, but at one condition. Chief Seattle here put one condition. What condition is that? That we will not be denied the privilege without molestation of visiting at any time the tombs of our ancestors, friends and children. Even part of this toil is sacred. In the estimation of my people, every hillside, valley, plain and grove has been hallowed by some sad or happy event in the days long vanished. Because those people, those actually places, valleys, lakes, magnificent mountains, all these kind of sites are the memories. These places are full of memories of our ancestors. So we cannot be denied. Okay, we cannot be denied to visit those places. Means you will have to give us privilege visiting any time. We would not be denied for this work. This is the condition put by Chief Seattle in exchange of the proposal sent by White Chief. Okay. Even hillside, okay, yes. Even the rock which seem to be dumb and dead as they swelter in the sun along the silent shore, thrill with memories of these stirring events connected with the lives of my people, at the very dust upon which you now stand, respond more lovingly to their footstep than yours. That means definitely we will hear the footstep of our ancestors there. We feel that they are present. They are present that in that place. We feel their presence actually, and we get consolation, we get guidance from them. We get emotional touch with them. So we are fully attached with all the places. So you will have to give us a reservation also, that privilege also, or allow us also that we can visit any time. For visiting all the places, we would not be denied. Okay, so because it is rich with the blood of our ancestor, and our bare feet are conscious of the sympathetic touch. That means when we walk bare feet, that time when we walk bare feet on all that places, then we feel the sympathetic touch. We feel that our ancestors are present. We feel by walking bare feet in those places. So this much attachment the Red Indian have with their ancestor and with their motherland. Okay, so in this way Chief Seattle has put this condition. Now next, our departed braves, fond mothers, glad happy-hearted maidens, and even the little children who lived here and rejoiced here for the brief season. Brief season means maybe those dead children, those dead mothers, okay, they pass very short life. So what? Will love this somber solitude. They will love this somber solitude. They will love all these places. And at eventide, they greet shadowy returning spirit. In a shadowy returning, that means in a shadow, like a shadow, they would return. They dwell. They visit. They walk in those places. So in Chief Seattle, actually, Chief Seattle called their ancestor who are dead, invisible dead. He called them invisible dead. And here he called them a shadowy spirit. In a shape of shadow, they come, they return. When the last red man shall have perished, the memory of my tribe shall have become a myth among the white men. Of course, the white man will dwell there, the white people will buy our land, and they will enhance, they will increase their empire. Okay, they will dwell there. But among the white man, our ancestors, okay, in the shadowy spirit shape, they will also dwell there. They will also live with the white people. They also live with the white people when the last man of my tribe would have perished. That means when my tribe will totally disappear, finish, okay, then we again will come back in a shape of shadowy spirit, and we will live with the white people. White American. Now next. When your children's children think that themselves alone in the field, the store, the shop, upon the highway, and in the silence of the pathless woods means jungle, they will not be alone. They will not be alone. They means white American. White American will not be alone, because we all will live there even after our death. Or in the pathless wood, okay. Be alone. In all the earth there is no place dedicated to solitude. At night, when the streets of your cities and villages are silent, and you think them deserted, then you think that these are deserted, that nobody is there, but you would be wrong. Who is you here? White American. They will throng with the returning host that once filled them, still love this beautiful land. Then all the street will throng with the ancestor, with the spirit of the red children. Okay, red Indian. Means that whole tribe of the red Indian people would come in the shadowy spirit, in the shape of shadowy spirit, in the shape of the invisible dead. They will come and they will dwell there completely. So all the street would be full of the souls, full of the spirits of the red Indian, even after their death. When at night they will throng with the returning host that once filled them, still love this beautiful land. Still love means that they will still love even after their death. They will return, their soul return. The white man will never be alone. So in this way, the white man, the white people will never be alone. They always will have to live with the red Indian, with the red people, with the red American. Is it right? Okay. Even the red Indian tribe will be disappeared and they will come back. So they will dwell as an invisible dead, and the white American will live there as a what? As a live people. Let him be just, deal kindly with my people, for the dead are not powerless. Do not feel so that dead are not powerless. Dead are not powerless. Dead, did I say? There is no death. What he say? He is saying that earlier the Chief Seattle actually stated this line, that there is no death. There is no death, only the change of worlds. The person go from one world to another world. The world will change. There is no death. Okay? The person will alive. The person will live even after his death. This is a belief of Chief Seattle. In this way, this beautiful motivating speech Chief Seattle has addressed to his people, consoled them, convinced them, guided them, motivated them. Okay, so this is one of the famous speech of Chief Seattle, one of the motivating speech of Chief Seattle. This speech does not only give the guidance to some tribe. Actually, this is the speech which guide, okay, to whole world people actually, that we do not fear with that death is not end of life. Actually, according to Chief Seattle, that life will go on even after death. Because why? Because actually there's no death. There's a change of world. The person go from one world to another world. Got it, children? So in this way, I explained this chapter fully. I hope you like this video. Take advantage of this. I explained you all the full text. Okay, I actually read out the text, and then I have explained in the same manner. Whenever you see my video, you will also take the textbook in your hand. You study the line, you will see the line as I have also studied. Okay, and then you will see my video. Along with my video, you will take the textbook also. In this way, if you study, definitely you will take full advantage of this video, and you will understand this chapter. This chapter is so easy. It's not difficult. Okay, so be happy, have a good time. In my next video, I will discuss the literary devices of this chapter, some important points of this chapter. In my next video, I will send you. Till then, have a good time. Thank you.